Hey everybody, so today I'm at Santee State Park in Santee, South Carolina once again. I did a sunrise video here one time, but today I'm going to go in more detail about what's around the park, show you a few cool little features that it has, and just spend an hour or so here. Anyway, let's see what I can get into. So that boat right there is the Santee State Park photo op, and they have a little hashtag you can use. It's SC State Parks and Santee State Park. Obviously, I come here quite a good bit, so I use those hashtags all the time. But you can stand in there and do all kind of cute little things. And right beside that is the store. And that pier over there is the one I usually get my sunrise pictures on. That shows beautiful Lake Marion over there. And if you watched my video from last week, whenever I was at Santee National Wildlife Refuge, this is in fact the same lake that you were seeing in that video. We're just on the other side of it today. It's an absolutely beautiful day and the sky is just magnificent. So this is a unique feature that this park has. It actually has cabins that you can rent that's over the water. But I have truly enjoyed this sign right here. It says, "Warning, park in this lot at your own risk. Vultures have damaged vehicles in this location. To avoid damage to your vehicle, park at the Visitor Center parking lot." So I just find that interesting. What would you even do in that situation? Would you scream at them or run them off or what? And one of these days I'm actually going to rent one of these cabins because I just think this would be, you know, a very nice experience to experience. You can't say every day you slept over the water. But they have 10 of these round cabins here that you can rent. And it's not all that expensive either. And most of them, I think, is 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom, obviously. Did I say 2 bathrooms? If I said 2 bathrooms, I meant 2 bedrooms, but it's 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. That'd be a little living area. This is how they look. This on this side is cabins 1 through 5. And then over there, you have cabins 6 through 10. I'd probably rent number 1 just to get the best view of the sunrise. I was walking away, but there's that squirrel down there. He's so cute. He just put his little head up. Now I think he's gonna run away. Oh well, toodaloo squirrel. Got a beautiful place to call home. So once you leave the cabins that's over the water, you can turn right. And then the other cabins come into view. And the other cabins that looks like these are actually at Barnwell State Park. And I think they got 5 of them. It's either 5 or 6, but I think it's 5. Could be 6, who knows. I'll have to go there and check that out too. That sign right there shows that's a pet-friendly cabin. That's something that they've only been offering like the last 2 years. So if you want to bring your dog with you, You can bring your dog with you. It's just a little extra price. That sunlight's just playing on my camera today. I keep seeing it flash back on me. And today is, I think, January 13th, 2022. So it looks like this might be the perfect time to come to this park if you don't like a lot of people being around. Most of the cabins are unoccupied right now. I do see a few people around. So it appears they have 30 cabins here. So 20 of them's on land and 10 of them's on water. And if I couldn't stay in number 1, I might stay in number 30 just because it's the last one. So back here is the turnaround point where you just turn around and go back out the same way you just came in. So that right there is one of the Iron Rangers, as they call them, and that's where you put your admission at. I don't have to worry about that because I just go ahead and buy the pass for the year. But it's $3 per adult to come here and $1 per child. And South Carolina residents that are 65 or older is $1.50. But just go ahead and buy the passport. That's the best way to go if you're going to go to the parks. But this is the visitor information sign, and it says, "Welcome, Santee State Park, located on Lake Marion in Santee, Cooper County. is one of the larger, more diverse, and popular facilities in the South Carolina State Park Service. The 2,500-acre park, opened in 1949, is known for having its legendary fishing and hunting, as well as boating and bird watching. The 170,000 acres of Lakes Marion and Moultrie give birth to landlocked striped bass fishing in the United States. Well, gave birth. And the lakes have recently become famous for large catfish. The park offers traditional camping, unique rondettes cabins, 2 boat ramps, and a fishing pier and a store. Other park features, park features include the community center, picnic shelters, hiking and biking trails, and a state heritage trust site protecting limestone sinkhole caverns and the rare bats found there. So anyway, that's just letting you know we're getting ready to go to the sinkholes. And the top 5 things to do here are visit the sinkholes, a unique geological feature formed by a limestone system extending from North Carolina to Florida. View the cypress trees in the center of Lake Marion from our viewfinder on top of the fishing pier. Stay in one of the park's one-of-a-kind rondette cabins, 10 of which are built directly over the water, which you've already seen them. Hike over 10 miles of trails and spot some interesting wildlife such as foxes, squirrels, alligators, white-tailed deer, osprey, pileated woodpeckers, and more. And take a step back in history and visit the tomb of Francis Marion, also known as the Swamp Fox. I got a video on that already. And this right here, this is one of my favorite things right here, but this is the map that shows where all of the state parks in South Carolina are located. And that shows different things that you can do here. And over here, even though I'm not going to do it today, I've never done it before. But anyway, this shows that this is the mountain bike trail, so it's foot and bicycle traffic only. So if you're into that, you can go do that. Oh, it is pretty cool. Looks like it's growing some hair or something. But that shows the beginning of the trail right there. And it's marked with the blue blazes on the trees right there. So anyway, you see that sign right there for the deer crossing? There's deer everywhere here, especially first thing in the morning, late at night time. There's just hundreds of them. So whenever you get out here, this is like the entrance to the park. You'll see this road over here to the side. This is actually the road that takes you back to where the sinkholes and stuff are at. So this is really shameful to say, but we didn't even know this side of the park existed for many, many years. But it's just shameful. But anyway, it's really pretty back here. Plus you get another good view of the lake. So whenever you come further back, you'll see this right here. And usually that road ahead of us is open, but it's shut down today, so we're going to turn to the right to go back to where the sinkholes are at. So before I show the sinkholes, this is the Sinkhole Pond Nature Trail. We've actually walked back there before. It's a nice little walk, and it goes through the woods back there. I'll walk a little bit of it, just to show a little bit of it. But it leads to a beautiful pond back there. And the sign back there says alligators may be present. I have never seen an alligator here either, but there is pictures to prove that the alligators do exist here as well. So, and this trail has orange blazes up on it. And I wanted to show the limestone trail too, but the sign back there at the other road said that the day use area is closed for the season. So I don't think I'll get to show that today, unfortunately. A lot of pine trees through here also. And a lot of roots too. I really need to watch where I'm walking. But I don't want to walk this whenever it's hot outside because there's snakes everywhere, and I do not do snakes. That's not saying a snake can't be out today, because it is about 60 degrees now, but it's less likely. Must be near the road. All I can hear is cars and sounds like music coming from somewhere. I can't even remember how long it takes to get back here. Hopefully it's not too long. If it is, I'll probably just go ahead and turn around. I do want to see the water. That's interesting over there. Trees leaning in. And hopefully I'm still on the right trail because it's still orange. So, we shall see. That's a pretty tree right there. I think the sun might be in the way, but that is beautiful. Oh, there's some more pretty ones over there. I love old trees. Ooh, that's a lot of fungus on that. I love that. That's so pretty. I got some of this water. Maybe this is it over here. There's some kind of water over there anyway, put it that way. Yep, there's some water. Finally. Anyway, I'm so glad we finally made it. It's not we, it's me. Mom's still in the car. Anyway, I was starting to get a little nervous about that. I'm like, am I in the right place? But I was. Alright, so now I'm going to turn this off while I walk back to the car. But as you can tell, it's not a hard walk because I am not huffing and puffing. I'm not even breathing hard, so that's a plus. Okay, so I got lost briefly. I was hoping that would not happen, but it did happen. But after going through the woods quite a good bit, I am on my way back finally to the car. That's why I say it's important to look at the orange blazes on the trees, but I lost sight of them. So anyway, I'm on the path to somewhere, and thanks to Google Maps, it will show me which way the road was too. So if you ever do get lost, look at your map on your phone. So it's also good to always look at your surroundings because I remember those trees right there. So I know I'm on the right path. All right, so I made it out the woods safely. But anyway, this says that it's fanning the flames for endangered species. And only a tiny fraction, just 2% of the South's once vast longleaf pine forest remain today. So that's an interesting fact to know. It's also good to have Google Maps on your phone because that's what got me out of those woods. Because you are not going to have a lost and found case with me. I'll make a trail where there is no trail if I got to get out of somewhere. But this is a sinkhole right here, and it's right beside the highway, as you can tell. And it goes pretty far down. So let's walk over here. And I would hate to know my car went off in there. That shows how deep it is. And that tells you about limestone sinkholes. It says Santee limestone is a geological formation that occurs in an east-west belt across South Carolina's coastal plain. A common geological feature which occurs here on the park and in many other areas of the world containing limestone subsoils in the sinkhole. Sinkholes are found in various stages of development, from small hidden underground caverns to large open depressions. So that shows you what you're looking at in the sinkhole right there. And it tells about the different kind of ways that they form. And then over here, I won't get lost this time because I'm in a wide open space over here. I shouldn't have got lost back there. I don't know where in the world I got twisted up at. But anyway, it just shows how easy it can happen. They have a big fence around these things now. It used to be a smaller fence, but I guess they had to make it larger since more people are coming to the parks now than what they once were. And you can see the water running into that one over there. Wish the sun was not blaring so bright. And now I can see that the water that's coming from the top one is going down underneath into that one right there. I don't know how good that's videoing. But you might can see the water moving right there underneath it. I think you can. But anyway, that's pretty cool. So now I shall go on back to the car and see what else I can see. I'm gonna show a little bit of this one right here again. It's a little deep over there. So if you're into camping and roughing it in the great outdoors, this is one of the campgrounds they have here. There's not too many people back here either, but I personally would stay in a cabin. All right, there's the recreational building. I guess if you're having a party back here in the campground, you can go in there and just have a good time. But it is a beautiful view of Lake Marion over there. I mean, it'd be nice to wake up to that every morning. So anyway, that's gonna do it from Santee State Park for today. I think I gave Mom a heart attack whenever I was lost in the woods because she couldn't get me on the cell phone except one time, then it lost the signal. But that Google Maps was working with the internet that I did have in there. So did you have a good time where you did see the things at?
Yes.
Even though I was off your radar for what, 30 minutes? It took 15 minutes to walk to the water, and then I think it took 45 minutes to get back to the car because I don't even know where I was at in there. But once I got that map rolling, I was heading for the highway. I didn't care where I came out at. I was coming out somewhere on the road. So, and the actual water is right over there, if you can see it. And say hi to Bucky. That's my Santa Bucky up there. Got him in St. Augustine. But anyway,
I told you it was right in there.
Yeah, the water's right there.
You can always walk down here.
I could have, but I might would have had to cross over the water. I would have done it if I had to. The alligators wasn't out today. I was determined to get out of those woods. So, I get out of corn mazes too. I'm not going to get lost in there either. I will bust through the corn if I have to. So, I don't consider that I was lost. I was just misplaced for a few minutes because I was heading somewhere. But it's very important, like I said, make sure that you know your markers on your trees, because all of a sudden I could not see orange anywhere. I'm like, where are they at? Where are they at? But anyway, I don't look too bad. I just pulled my hair up. But other than that, it was a pretty good visit here. I hope you enjoyed what you did see. And if you actually did watch this far, you know I got lost, but I made it safely back to the car. So anyway, until next time, bye.
Bye.